think we're going to go then. All right, good evening. We're going to get started. Opening statement here. This meeting is a meeting of the school board in public for the purpose of conducting the school corporation's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. There may be time for public participation as indicated by agenda items or as directed by the board president. This meeting site is fully accessible. Any person requiring further accommodation should contact the superintendent at the school corporation's central office. The meeting will be electronically recorded and will be kept on file in the superintendent's office. A copy of both the audio and video recordings will be available on the NLCS website. As far as call to order, be noted that all board members are present. And now, if you wouldn't mind to rise and uncover, Mr. Soklin, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For everyone's awareness, tonight we have the combination of actually three different meetings. Our first session here will be what we call our reorganization meeting. That is essentially the election and appointments to various positions. We will then close that session and open a finance committee meeting immediately following. And then after the required appointments there, we will flow into our normal regular board meeting. At that time, we will allow at least the beginning and the opening of the regular meeting for persons to address the board. So if I did not address persons to the rest of the board at this point, it will be coming shortly. To the first matter, this is our reorganization session. In this session, we will open nominations for each of our officer positions and then vote on those in a series of votes, and then also the appointment of various various appointed positions and liaison type positions. So, first on the agenda is the nominations for our board president. So at this point then, I open nominations for board president.
I'll nominate Scott King.
Okay. And I believe we have to have a second as well. Is that correct, Greg?
No, you don't need a second.
Okay.
I would nominate Adam Parsley.
Okay. Any further nominations? All right, we'll consider the nominations closed. Then we will do roll call votes for these to ensure we get accurate counts.
Mr. President, you do need a motion to close the nomination.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I would accept a motion to close nominations unless there are any other nominations.
So moved.
All right. Dr. Miller makes a motion to close. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gilbert seconds. All right, moving then to voting. Do we do discussion, or do we need to do any? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Then on the matter of president, first nominee, Mr. Scott King, going down the line. How do you vote?
Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Nay.
Aye.
All right. The nays are 4. The ayes are 3.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that switched.
The nays are 4.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh, I'm
ayes are
sorry.
3.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I thought
thought
I
you
had
said.
that. Okay. All right. On the next candidate, then, Adam Parsley, how do you vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. All right. The ayes are 5. The nays are 2. That is Adam Parsley, then myself, reelected as president. All right. Then opening nominations for the vice president position.
I would nominate Mr. Soklin. I'm sorry. I would nominate Mrs. Collier.
All right. I hear a nomination for Ms. Collier.
I'll nominate Scott King.
Nomination for King. Any further nominations?
Move to close the nomination.
All right, Mr. Soklin moves to close. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gilbert seconds the closing. All right, then for vice president, we have candidates of Mrs. Collier
Yes.
and Mr. King. First then on the candidate, Ms. Collier, how do you vote?
Aye.
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 Aye? All right, the ayes 5, the nays 2. That would be a majority, but Ms. Collier is therefore then our vice president. And then on the, do we want to go ahead and change positions, seating positions, or do we want to wait? Wait, okay. All right, then on the position of secretary, I would open nominations for the position of secretary.
I would nominate Justin Soklin.
All right, I have Mr. Soklin nominated. Further nominations?
Scott King.
All right, Mr. King is nominated. Any further nominations? All right, hearing none, I would accept a motion to close nominations.
So,
All right, Mr. King makes a motion. Do we have a second?
second.
All right, Dr. Miller seconds. First then on the matter, on the candidate, Mr. Soklin for secretary, how do you vote?
Aye.
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 Aye? All right, the ayes are 5, the nays are 2. Mr. Soklin therefore will be our board secretary. Now we can switch seats appropriately. So Ms. Collier will take the vice president's seat, and Mr. Soklin will have the secretary's seat.
Do I leave this here? Since I've already signed into it.
I would take it with you if you're signed in.
Just leave the charger and
Just unplug the charger?
Yep.
I haven't played musical chairs in a while, so. Where am I going?
I'm sorry, Barb, I don't mean to laugh.
Okay. Appreciate that. Momentary delay while we reorganize physically. Moving on our agenda, item 4 of the reorganization session is the appointment of treasurer. Classically, do we open this nominations for this? Okay, we just vote. Classically, this has been our Director of Business Finance, in this case, Ms. Fatima Carson. So then, on the matter of treasurer and Ms. Fatima Carson fulfilling that position, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, motion carries. Ms. Carson, welcome again to the treasurer position. On the appointment of deputy treasurer, Ms. Eileen Jackson will continue to fill this role if nominated and approved. Then all those in favor of Ms. Eileen Jackson serving as our deputy treasurer, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Then on the matter and the appointment of our attorney,
Okay, thank you.
this has been filled and proposed to continue to be filled by Mr. Greg Pittman. So all those in favor of continuing
Hey,
Mr. Pittman?
You need to get a motion in a second and then vote on it.
On this one we do?
Well,
Okay, all right.
And the rest
I would accept then a motion for nomination for our, all right, Mr. King makes the motion.
Second.
Do we have a second? Mr. Soklin seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion carries. All right, so we should do that with all these? But I don't have to go back and have done those for the, okay. All right. All right.
For the rest of us, make motions.
Roger that, okay. All right, for appointment to our liaison to the Indiana School Board Association, we have historically had Mr. King serve in that role. Mr. King, are you still interested in serving that role?
I will.
All right, then open for nominations.
So moved for Scott.
All right, Mr. Sokolin nominates Scott. Do I have a second? Oh, don't need a second, I'm sorry. Okay. Then all those in favor, let me make the motion, sorry. A motion to appoint Mr. Scott King as the ISBA liaison. I would accept a motion for that.
So
Make a
moved.
motion.
All right, Mr. Sokol moves, Mr. Gilbert seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that motion carries. Next, I would, Ms. Miller, are you still interested in serving as the Park Board liaison? All right, then I would entertain a motion to have Ms. Miller serve as our Park Board liaison.
Make a motion, Board Miller serve as Park Board liaison.
All right, Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right, next, I would entertain a motion for the appointment to the Lawrence County Redevelopment Commission, served by Mr. King. Mr. King, do you accept that position again?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
That's actually the
It's
City of
secretary.
Bedford Redevelopment Commission.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we don't have an appointment to the Lawrence County Redevelopment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just the City of Bedford.
All right, then rewording that, then appointment to the City of Bedford Redevelopment Commission. I would accept the motion for Mr. King to serve in that role.
So moved.
All right, Mr. Sokol makes the motion. Do you have a second?
Second.
All right, Mr. Gilbert seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that motion carries. Then appointment to the Boys and Girls Club, and I believe that's a board position. Is that correct? Or liaison? Yeah. And Mr. Gilbert, you currently served in that role. Are you interested in serving that role again?
I'll do it again.
All right. I would accept a motion then for Mr. Gilbert to serve in that role.
Make a motion, we appoint Jeremy Gilbert to the Boys and Girls Club Board.
All right, Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Dr. Miller seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that motion carries. Final agenda item, I would entertain a motion to appoint our superintendent, Mr. Kevin Yancey, as a representative for Southern Indiana Education Center, the Education Service Center Risk Fund Trust, and the Southern Wellness Trust. Again, looking for a motion there.
Well, I'll make a motion, we make this appointment for the superintendent.
Okay, Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sokolin seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that motion and appointment carries. Next on our agenda is the resolution for our board compensation. We actually have two topics of this to discuss, setting both the 2026 compensation, and then retroactively, we have to go, because of some missing paperwork, have to go and approve that same motion and action and resolution for the year of 2024. So reviewing again that proposal that is on the table, first for 2026, and in keeping with what it has been, but that could be up for discussion.
I'd like to make a motion.
Go ahead, sir.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the resolution as defined here for the calendar year 2026. The annual compensation of each school board member shall be $2,000 in accordance with NA Code 20-26-4-7. For the calendar year 2026, the amount of per diem shall be $112 for regular meetings of the board and $62 for special meetings, executive sessions, meetings of committee established by the board, or attendance at national or state board events. Not more than one per diem payment will be made for any one day. Multiple meetings on the same day will not result in multiple per diem payments. To be adopted on this date, January 26th.
Okay, thank you, Mr. King. He has made a motion for the resolution as read. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Ms. Miller seconds. Questions or discussion related to this motion? And again, this is in keeping with our standard practice for actually both 24 and 25, I believe. All right, if there are no more questions or discussion, then all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that motion carries. Then the follow-on action there, I would accept a motion for the resolution similarly for 2024 to be backdated for that date.
I'd like to make a motion, we make the following resolution. For the calendar year retro resolution. For the calendar year 2024, the annual compensation for each board member shall be $2,000 in accordance with Indiana Code 20-26-4-7. For the calendar year 2024, the amount per diem shall be $112 for regular meetings of the board and $62 for special meetings, executive sessions, meetings of committees established by the board, or attendance at national or state board events. Not more than one per diem payment will be made for any one day. Multiple meetings of the same day should not result in multiple per diem payments. Adopted this day in 26.
All right. Motion for that resolution retroactively is made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sokolin seconds. Questions or discussion related to that?
Is this what they were already paid, and we're just making it official as far as paperwork, or?
Yeah, we didn't do it that year.
Okay.
Stable account is the audit trail.
Whatever you approved previously would just carry forward if you don't pass a resolution. Statute doesn't require you to do it every year.
Okay.
But they were looking for a piece of paper. All right, any further questions or discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, that motion carries. Next and final part of this first session is to you, Mr. Yancey.
Thank you, Mr. Parsley. We are asking approval of the 2026 board meeting dates.
All right, and the board members have been given a copy of this calendar. Here's a hard copy if you need it. On average, meeting once per month, the regular meeting named right now, and work sessions and executive sessions named as they emerge and are needed, right?
Yes.
All right, then we have a recommendation. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
All right, Mr. Gilbert makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sokolin seconds. Questions or discussion related to this motion?
I have a question. Should we include on this our special budget meeting, since we know when it has to be on the calendar? Or we just wait till it comes up?
We'll do it at a regular meeting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, any further questions or discussion related to the schedule? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of the approval of the 2026 schedule as proposed, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, motion carries. That brings to conclusion our reorganization session. So I would accept a motion to close the reorganization session.
So moved.
Mr. Sokolin makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Dr. Miller seconds. All those in favor of closure of the reorganization, please signify by saying aye. All opposed? All right, that session is closed. Now, we will open our Finance Committee meeting. This finance session is for the appointment of our Board Finance President and our Board Finance Secretary. Mr. Pittman, do you want to give us the typical status of this?
Traditionally, you've just appointed the president and secretary from the board to be the president and secretary of the finance committee. And this is the only meeting you'll have all year on the finance committee, and it's required by statute to go over the finances and investment reports for the school board, for the corporation in this meeting, and then that committee doesn't meet again, so. But we do need an election of those officers first,
Okay.
and then
And
proceed.
do we do a motion on each one, and closure on each one?
You could just have a blanket motion for the
Okay.
president and secretary of the board to serve as president and secretary of the committee.
Okay. Then unless there's objection, I would accept a motion for the finance president and finance secretary to be named to coincide with the board president and the board secretary.
I'll make a motion.
All right, Ms. Miller makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Mr. Gilbert seconds. Questions or discussion related to that motion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of the motion for Finance Committee President and Secretary to be the same as the Board President and Secretary for the term of 2026, please signify by saying aye. All opposed? All right, that motion carries. I believe at this point we'll expect an investing officer's report to the Finance Committee.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Carson.
All right, thank you. David is bringing up the presentation. So our investments are held in 5 different bank accounts. 2 of those accounts hold CDs of our rainy day money. Those are at Hoosier Hills and Owen County State Bank. Our 2024 mortgage bond proceeds, the portion that's held by the corporation, is at Bedford Federal Bank, and it's also in a money market account. We have a savings account at Chase. That's a money market account, and it includes our pension, bond, and operations funds. And then our primary banking account is a Chase checking account, and it includes the rest of our fund ledger. And it's divided into 2 portions. One is an interest earning portion of the account, and the other is overnight money market sweeps. And we implemented the overnight money market sweeps in April of this year, so that's kind of a new investment mechanic we've been using. And in calendar year 2025, we had a large increase in our investments from the previous year. That was $735,000 more than the prior year. We're expecting our interest to decrease in 2026 on account of the 2024 bond being spent down, so reducing that earning potential, and then also the interest rate decline that's expected for the market in the coming months. Are there any questions?
We do want to thank Dr. Gabriel because he came up with the idea of the sweeps. That's something that I didn't use in the past, and it was a great learning tool, and you can see the sweep did pretty well.
Yeah, all right. Very good. Any further questions or discussion? All right, Ms. Carson, thank you very much for the Finance Committee update. With that, I would entertain a motion to close the Finance Committee meeting.
Make the motion, close finance.
All right, Mr. Gilbert makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Dr. Miller seconds. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that closes our Finance Committee meeting. Now then, on to the regular meeting. Catching up to our typical approach, we have already made roll call and made our Pledge of Allegiance. And so item G on this agenda is persons to address the board relative to the agenda. All right, we have no cards and no persons to address the board relative to the agenda. Moving on then, item H on the agenda, Business Office, Ms. Carson.
I'd like to ask the board for approval of claims and payroll since the last board meeting in the amount of $7,316,046.33.
All right, have a recommendation approval of claims and payroll as stated. Do we have a motion? Sorry, do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
All right, Ms. Miller makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sokolin seconds. Questions or discussion related to the approval of claims and payroll as stated? All right, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? We skipped. I'm sorry, I did. All right, I'm sorry, we were mid-vote there for approval of the claims and payroll. Did we get the vote in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it passed.
All right, very good. Then, I apologize, I skipped an item on the agenda. Rookie mistake, I guess. Can't use that excuse anymore. The version I have printed out actually doesn't have that. So. All right, item H, opening business, I apologize. Would accept a motion for review and approval of the minutes from our December 18th, 2025 meeting.
So moved.
All right, Dr. Miller makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sokolin seconds. Any questions or discussion related to the minutes? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of approval of the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, again, my apologies. The next item I have on my agenda then is the human resources, right? All right, Mr. Unger.
Good evening. I'd like to ask for your approval of the personnel agenda.
All right, Mr. Unger has a recommendation for approval of the personnel agenda, which has been submitted to the board previously. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion, we approve the personnel agenda as presented.
All right, Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Mr. Gilbert seconds. Any questions or discussion related to the personnel agenda?
A question on
Yes, sir.
Section 2A, high school.
Section 2A.
Contract actions, medical. You got that?
Yes.
Okay, so start date, did we miss that last month, or was something changed in the request for the leave, or what?
Stacy New, FMLA starting 12/1. Is that, I'm sorry, is that the one you're referring to?
Yeah.
The first one on that list?
It wasn't on the December agenda, but it started December 1st. I just wondered if we missed it or what.
No, it may have been a revision. I don't know right off, but I can look to see if it was, because sometimes we get these started and have to make an adjustment as more information comes in. But I can look and get back with you why.
All right, thanks.
All right, further questions or discussion related to the personnel agenda? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of approval of the personnel agenda, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right, thank you, Mr. Unger.
Okay, thank you.
Next item on the agenda, item K, elementary curriculum, Ms. Hudson.
Good evening. I have two items for your approval this evening. The first one is approval of Literacy and Instructional Support Specialist, K to 6. This is a new role that we are creating. There will be one of these roles at each of our elementary buildings, except for Parkview, we'll have two of these.
All right, we have recommendation for approval of the literacy and instructional support specialist, K through 6, as described. Do you have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Dr. Miller makes a motion. Do I have a second? Mr. King seconds. Questions or discussion related to this motion?
A couple questions. So on your write-up here, you said we're doing this because of funding constraints, right?
Correct.
And we're doing away with reading specialists and instructional coach and creating these.
Correct.
So how many reading specialists do we have now?
We have 13 people collectively in
Okay.
these positions. This will be a net reduction from 13 to 6.
Okay, 13 between reading specialists and
Yes.
instructional coaches, okay. So in this, we'd be 6, okay. So are these jobs going to be filled from the existing reading specialists and instructional coaches, or is this going to be open to the? all
They'll
the
be
schools?
posted for internal applicants, and they'll be posted by building. So anyone in our corporation could apply for these roles. Our thinking is that the people that are in the roles of reading specialists and instructional coaches, some of those people are interested in this new role. And then we have met already just to let these people know that this is coming. Most of these people have been in the corporation for a lot of years. They're some of our veteran staff members, and so we did the courtesy of explaining to them where we are with our Title I funding. And so then after these positions are filled, we will work to find positions in classrooms for the remaining people.
Okay. Could you explain a little bit about the daily work allocation, the percentages, and how that works?
Excuse me, what was the question?
The daily work allocation, can you touch on that a little bit?
The data work they will be doing? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you got the different
Sure.
daily work allocations.
Oh, daily work. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying data.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Sure. So they will be 70% of their time will be spent in an interventionist role with students, and then that would leave 60 to 70%. That would leave the remainder of their time to be teacher support focused.
Is that 70%? Is that similar to the old Title I role, or is it?
I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
That was before I was in this role.
Okay, sorry about that. So I just want a question. So we're looking at funding constraint, and this is really what drives this, right? And we're having success with our win time. We're having success with our early dismissals on Wednesdays and our common assessment. Do we consider not creating these positions and just letting the teachers and the students and administrators in each school go ahead and use those tools and take care of what this position is supposed to do, as opposed to?
We are not considering that. We are, honestly, I'm very worried about decreasing from 13 positions to 6 positions. Those interventionists in our buildings are working 100% of their time with our students who are struggling to pass iRead in 2nd grade and in 3rd grade. So being completely transparent, I'm worried about student outcomes just in this reduction of staff members. No, we had not considered cutting both areas completely. We also have Title I funds that are meant for these purposes. The problem being that our Title I funds are no longer sufficient to support all of these positions. As we have thankfully raised teacher salaries, the salaries of all of these people have raised as well, and our Title I allocation has stayed pretty steady. But the federal government does tell us to expect a 20% decrease from this year to next year in our Title I funds. Right now, North Lawrence receives just barely under $1 million and has received that for about I looked back at the past 6 or 7 years of our Title I applications. And so an 80% decrease will hit us pretty hard, knowing that 90% of our funds right now are spent on salaries and benefits of our instructional coaches and reading specialists. We also opted into the Indiana Literacy Cadre over the past 3 years, and the Literacy Cadre picked up 66% of our salaries and benefits for our instructional coaches the first year, and then the second year they pick up 33%. So that has sort of acted as a Band-Aid in funding to get us to the point that we're at. We're just not going to be able to continue funding all of those positions.
Okay.
And that cadre that's decreased to 33%, is it decreasing further then also?
It will be gone after this year. You're only allowed to be part of the cadre for 2 years. Parkview started, they did 2 years, and then last year was their last year, and the other 4 buildings, this is their second year. We had a year of overlap, so. Yeah, and the state has not released any more money for the cadre, so as far as I know, it will end at the end of the school year.
Okay, thank you. Further questions or discussion related to this motion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of approval of the literacy and instructional support specialist position creation, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. My next item is approval for Kelly Clark. She's the social worker at Bedford North Lawrence High School. For Mrs. Clark to attend the support for students exposed to trauma training in Carmel, Indiana on January 28th and 29th. And this would necessitate one overnight stay for Mrs. Clark.
Okay. Have a recommendation for this overnight trip. Do I have a motion? Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Dr. Miller seconds. Questions or discussion related to this motion?
I have a question.
Sure.
So I read the summaries from the previous trips, and it's good read. So can we get that on this as well?
I'm sorry.
Can we get that on this as well?
Oh, yes,
summary?
absolutely. I
And-
will ask her to complete that.
Okay. And it'd be good if they would include, was it worth the time they spent? And would they recommend it to anybody else if they had opportunity in the future?
Sure.
In case we want to invest in that some more. Thanks.
All right, further questions or discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, the motion carries.
Thank you.
Ms. Hudson. All right, next, Mr. Yancey.
Thank you, Mr. Parsley. We are asking approval of policies, Neola Volume 36, Number 1, Volume 37, Number 1, and Volume Number 37, Number 2.
All right,
Should we approve these policies?
all right, Mr. King makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Ms. Miller seconds. Questions related to these policies? Can you, Mr. Yancey, tell us these aren't the AI policies,
No,
are they?
we
Right.
tabled them, and
You
we're
tabled them, yeah.
the AI policies we put in a subcommittee with the teachers.
Correct.
We will get them on the 29th, and then it'll go back to the original committee. Then it has to go to our lawyer, and then it would come back to the board for a first reading and then a second reading vote.
Thank you. All right, further questions or discussion? All right, all those in favor of the approval policies as noted, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Thank you. Also, I want to thank Mr. King for helping with the Neola policies. You always like to have one or two members of the board. If anybody would like to join us, there will be some more coming. You're always welcome, and I can let that out, or we can ask Mr. King to help again. It's up to him if he'd like to keep doing it, but it is a lot of time. So, number 2, we are asking approval of the B&L High School boiler replacement. The cost is $64,710.23. This is the second one you've approved. Last month was for the gymnasium. This one's for the bathrooms. B&L has a lot of boilers, so we're replacing as they go bad. So,
Okay, I have a recommendation for approval of this BNLHS boiler. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dr. Miller makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gilbert seconds. Questions or discussion related to this motion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
thank you. The FYIs, the first one is the 2025 graduation information from the Indiana Department of Education. Came from Dr. Jenner. So you can take a look at that. But on the back, you'll see last year that B&L's graduation rate was 90.6. I was very pleased. You have cohort groups when they start as a freshman. You have to track those cohort groups all the way through to they're a senior. So Matt has been principal for 2 years. So he still has 2 years worth of cohort groups he wasn't in charge of. So what does that mean? You have to do research and find out if you have a student that is transferred and we don't have it correctly documented, that goes down as a dropout. This is a lot of work to follow where students go because you have a lot of transient students in the state of Indiana. Also, a big shout out to Gateway. Credit recovery has been fabulous, so I was really pleased to see the 90.6 graduation rate. We did put some schools down there. I'm not going to read them out to you, that you can look around us. But I do want to tell you that some schools do have academies that causes their graduation rate to go up, and I gave you examples there. I'm not going to discuss it in the public. We do not have an academy here. We have a credit recovery and Gateway. So I really believe this is a lot of hard work to get this at 90%, especially over the last few years, how some of the records were not kept very well. So kudos to all those people at the high school that did this work to get this, and our students to get the graduation rate there. Second, Brad Groh earned the ASE certification for North Lawrence Career Center. And the third, that's Kelly Terrell's Indiana Youth Institute Conference Summary. So those are there for you to read. Again, congratulations to all the new elected officials. And also thank you for all the work you do. And this is a Board Appreciation Month. No one ever tells board members thank you. We, corporations, say a huge thank you because you're so kind to work with me. It doesn't matter when I call, you always call me back. You come in and spend time here, and we really appreciate the effort you give to make North Lawrence the best. And we say thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yancey. Any further FYI topics?
Is there a grant that goes with the appreciation?
We do have cookies for you.
Cookies.
Sorry.
Good enough. Sold.
Non-GMO.
Yeah. All right. In closing, item L on our agenda, persons to address the board not relative to the agenda. Nothing? All right, moving on to our closing business, item M, our first topic, spotlights and highlights. Mr. King?
Spotlights and highlights, January of 2026. Bedford North Lawrence, B&L completed a successful first semester. We celebrated the achievement of our semester goals of 94% attendance rate and 90% academic success rate. And B&L shines with a 91% graduation class for the class of 2025. And B&L shines with a 91% graduation rate for the class of 2025. Congratulations to our students, our staff, and our families for making this success happen. Keep shining stars. Gateway Academy. Gateway Academy served 66 students in the first semester who earned a total of 296 credits. 10 students completed the academic credits they needed at Gateway and were able to return to BNL and our North Lawrence Career Center to complete their classes. We have welcomed 12 new students and a new staff member to Gateway for the second semester. In the coming months, we look forward to attending activities at the Teen Center and have a presentation by the Raptors Rise Rehabilitation Center. It's going to be a great semester. Bedford Middle School. Bedford Middle School's attendance rate continues to climb, with first semester ending with an impressive 96.7%. This reflects a strong commitment to learning, and we extend our sincere thanks to our students, families, and staff for making daily attendance a top priority. Prior to winter break, students participated in our annual Reindeer Games, a much-anticipated tradition at BMS. The day was filled with fun games, teamwork, and celebration, creating a positive and memorable experience for students and staff alike. Needmore Elementary. We are proud of our Hats Off to You Awards program. This is a positive behavior incentive program that allows staff to submit an office referral for positive behaviors that go above and beyond our expectations. In the first semester, we had 62 positive office referrals. These students were presented with a certificate and had their picture taken for our newsletter and morning announcements. Those students were also recognized in a school-wide assembly at the end of each quarter. This has made a positive impact on the overall school culture, and we are proud of our students who go above and beyond. Lincoln Elementary. We're off to a great start for the second semester, and we're proud to share a 97% attendance rate for the first semester, thanks to the commitment of our students, family, and staff. Students and staff return from break ready to jump back into learning, and classroom routines and expectations were quickly reestablished. Teachers have also been working together to plan instructions and review data so we can continue to support student growth. Shoswick Elementary. We're happy to welcome students and staff back after break. Semester 2 is off to a great start. Our attendance rate for semester 1 was 96.1%. We'd also like to welcome Mr. Thomas, our new special education teacher for grades 4 through 6. Dollins Elementary. Although it's only been a short time since our December meeting, Dollins has much to celebrate. We're proud to be leading the elementary schools in the district with an outstanding 97.74 attendance rate, reflecting the commitment to our students, families, and staff. I think they're like anyway. In addition, our district was offered the opportunity to showcase the exceptional Project Lead the Way work taking place at Dollins. As part of this opportunity, Mrs. Willis, our fourth grade teacher, will be traveling to the State House with four fourth grade students to present the innovative and engaging PLTW learning happening within NLCS. This is an exciting honor and a testament to the high-quality instruction occurring at Dollins and within our school district. We'd like to recognize our Dollins Bearcat girls basketball team who finished runners-up in the county tournament against the Parkview Panthers. The team had an excellent season demonstrating teamwork, perseverance, and sportsmanship. We're incredibly proud of their hard work and accomplishments. Parkview Elementary. Our first semester grade 3 through 6 attendance rate was 97.57, reflecting strong student engagement and family support. Congratulations to both the girls and boys basketball teams for completing undefeated seasons and winning the Lawrence County basketball tournament. We are proud to announce that 2 of our robotics team earned first place at their tournament in Bloomington this past Saturday. As a result, they have qualified to compete at the VEX State Championship at Lucas Oil Stadium in March. Also, thank you to the Parkview PTO for supporting us during the Christmas season.
All right, thank you, Mr. King. A lot of great things going on. Those attendance rates are spectacular. Well done, Mr. Yancey and all your staff. That's fantastic. And to all the teachers and principals. In other matters of closing business, a statement here. Mr. Yancey and Mr. Underwood. And one more matter of closing business, and in consultation with many IU alumni who are also weather experts, there's a worry that next Tuesday, January the 20th, could find us facing extremely cold temperatures, perhaps fog or at least fogginess, and possibly fatigue from staying up late the night of the Monday the 19th and watching the Weather Channel. So much so that we wonder if this corporation might be persuaded to, in fact, make a once-in-a-career preemptive 2-hour delay announcement such that our students and faculty can safely make their way to school that Tuesday morning with clear vision and in a bit warmer temperatures. Mr. Yancey, Mr. Underwood, the final decision is yours, but please consider this matter at least mentioned by your board. Thank you. As far as upcoming meetings, our next meeting...
Wait. Thank you, Mr. Parsley.
Okay.
I, too, will be watching the Weather Channel that night, and we will take this under advisement and let everyone know. at a,
The anticipated hurricane.
tomorrow
in
morning?
a,
How about tomorrow morning?
in a decent amount of time. Thank you.
The hurricane won't be here, but might
Yeah,
get cold weather.
hurricane will be canceled.
I'll be watching True Grit.
We'll get him a red
Which one?
shirt.
Which one?
Which one? First one or the
The
second?
original, I hope, yeah.
With respect to upcoming meetings, Mr. Yancey reminded me that we will have a regular meeting on the 19th of February, but preceding that, we will have a 5:30 work session to talk about basically bonding capacity over the next few years. With that, I believe we have touched on all business of this regular meeting, and I would accept a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Mr. Sokol moves. Do I have a second?
A second.
Mr. King seconds. All those in favor of adjournment?